amazing animal appetites.
Ah!
Hi, Henry. You look like you're getting ready to do some serious cooking.
Bonjour, welcome to Henri's place. Have you booked a table? Because we're pretty full.
You are? You are? Wow, Henry. I mean, Henri. How are you going to feed all these customers? They'll all want different menus. Some of them even eat each other. Is that your waiter?
It's a zoo in there. You wouldn't happen to know what they all eat.
Well, Henry, animal appetites are no easy matter. Appetites have developed in different ways for different reasons. Some animals have a sweet tooth.
Yum! Dessert! Unbearably delicious!
Others are nuts about nuts. Some are happy herbivores.
Excuse me?
Herbivores, animals that eat plants.
All right.
Some small creatures like big meals. Others prefer light snacks.
He's partial to seafood.
This eagle has more exotic tastes.
Snake! Yuck! Termites! Double yuck!
Sometimes nourishment is easy to obtain. And sometimes it isn't. When you're hungry, you have to keep an eye on your next meal before someone else tries to get it.
Hey, don't stick your tongue out at the table. It's bad manners. Well, that's one way to deal with uninvited dinner guests. Whoa! And he's not going to leave any witnesses.
And here's someone else without table manners, the basking shark.
Yikes! Scary!
Calm down. He doesn't eat lizards, only microscopic creatures called plankton.
How does he catch them if they're so small?
He just cruises along with his mouth open, and all the tiny plankton creatures get sucked in, along with 330,000 gallons of water every hour.
Amazing! I guess he has to eat with his mouth open.
Some animal food can be pretty hard to eat.
Nuts! They are no problem for Chef Henri. I learned this technique at Cordon Bleu.
You did? Third time's a charm. I think your dinner guest has lost his patience. If at first you don't succeed...
Give up! They're impossible! Nobody can open something like that.
Wrong. You just need the right tools for the job. This gray squirrel has sharp teeth perfectly suited to cracking nuts. Lots of other animals eat nuts, and what they all have in common is special teeth to help them break through the hard exterior. This agouti is a rodent with incredibly sharp teeth. In fact, it's the only animal that can break the tough outer shell of a Brazil nut.
That's nutty! Imagine his dentist bills.
I don't think the agouti goes to the dentist, Henry.
Just kidding. More nuts. Don't tell me there are underwater nut eaters.
These pacu fish from the Amazon like to think so. They hang out under trees waiting for nuts to drop and crush them with their powerful jaws.
Wow! Sure picked that one up fast. Oops, missed. If at first you don't succeed.
When you have a taste for nuts, but you don't have the teeth to open them, you need to develop your own special technique. This chimp uses 2 rocks to do the job. Apart from humans, chimps are one of the very few animals to have figured out how to use tools.
They're very clever. I hit my thumb every time I use a hammer. That's a big nut.
A coconut, to be precise.
I do love it when you're precise. Wow! Can we see that again?
Sure. Chef Henri, you've got a customer.
Oh, let's see. I wonder if he's a herbivore. Maybe some... Ta-da! Grass! Maybe he's an insectivore. Ta-da! Oh, maybe not. There must be something he likes. Ta-da!
The tiger's a carnivore, Henry. He likes meat.
Smells good. Smells really good.
Lots of animals are meat eaters. They eat other animals. I don't think they wanted their sausages to go. Henry! Taking meat away from carnivores isn't a great idea. And it's not just big mammals that eat meat. Here are some fearsome fishy flesh eaters from the Amazon.
Pajamas!
Piranhas.
You say piranhas, I say pajamas.
Henry! The red-bellied piranha has incredibly sharp teeth. When a shoal or group of piranhas attacks another fish or animal, it's had it. The piranha's teeth are so sharp that some South American Indians make razors and scissors from them.
Sharp thinking!
When carnivorous animals hunt for food, it does mean that other animals are going to get killed.
I know I'm not gonna like this part.
These African cheetah on the Serengeti Plain are looking for their next meal.
Uh-oh! I think they found it!
The cheetah does all the hard work, running at up to 60 miles an hour to catch the gazelle. But once it's caught it, there will be other carnivores who want their share. Some creatures have a bird's eye view when it comes to spotting a free lunch.
Vultures, right?
Right. The cheetah and his relatives have got to eat fast before the scavengers arrive.
Uh-oh! Uninvited guests!
The griffin vultures are usually the first to arrive. And when they start to drop in, it's like a big sign to other animals saying, "Free food here." These scary-looking guys are lappet-faced vultures. They're at the top of the pecking order, and they'll shove their way to the head of the table.
Full fight!
The vulture gang will mob the cheetahs until they drive them away.
How rude!
Manners aren't a top priority when you're trying to survive in the wild.
More party crashers! Pretty foxy.
Actually, it's a jackal.
Well, I never.
But even these scavengers only enjoy a short time with their stolen meal. The real top scavenger has seen them. And when the spotted hyena arrives, no one else gets a chance. The hyena has bone-crushing jaws, a stomach so acid that it can even dissolve hooves, and a fearsome appetite to match. A pack of hyenas can eat an entire zebra in just 15 minutes.
Excuse me. Talk about fast food.
Henry, it's time for your special report. Henry, time for your report. Come here. You are ready, aren't you?
Now?
We're waiting for your report about the eating habits of snakes. You are prepared, aren't you?
Excuse me. Of course I'm ready. I'm going to tell you how a snake can swallow food twice as big as its whole head without even chewing.
Okay, then. I'm all ears.
All ears, huh? Must be hard shopping for headphones. Anyway, it all has to do with bicycle pumps. Yeah, that's it. You know, the kind you use to put air in your tires. So let's examine the facts, and let me explain it to you. When a snake gets a hankering for a certain food, like eggs, he goes on a roll.
A roll?
Nothing can stop him in his quest for a perfect meal.
Like an egg?
Exactly.
Don't say it.
Exactly.
I get your point, Henry.
Now, where was I?
That's what I was wondering.
I'm getting to it. Don't rush me. Now, snakes really love eggs, but it's really hard for them to get one into their tiny mouths, and they don't know how to make omelets. Although their friends want to help them out, they can't. Working a bike pump is something they just don't know how to do. There's only one thing to do. Hire a gorilla.
A gorilla?
Is there an echo in here? Yes, a gorilla. Gorillas are the only animal who know how to work bicycle pumps. They insert the pump into the snake and voila! The snake is filled with air and gets big enough to eat the egg. It's called expansion.
This is getting exasperating.
Well, how do you think the snake feels? Sometimes he gets so big he floats off into the riser with the birds and doesn't get any eggs at all. So hire your gorillas carefully and remember, you heard it here first, so it's straight from the lizard's mouth.
Henry, you're exhausting. You really think anybody's going to believe that?